Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and I'm doing your August 2019 General Tarot reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope that you enjoyed your July 2019 reading. For any specific question or concern, you can email me. That information is in the description for this video below. And we can set up a time to get to a specific concern for you. Otherwise, this is a general reading for you to apply accordingly for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. Remember that Mercury is still in retrograde for another couple of weeks, so it's a really nice time to finish up revisions, polish up projects. If you're going to change your mind about something, do it now and start a new course and then begin that mid-August. All right, so messages for Libra. It's always interesting to see if these show up in your reading. So you have some alone time here, being asked to go within, keep working on a project that's close to your heart that you're really good at. And this is really sleepless nights. There's a lot of anxiety with the Nine of Swords. It could be that being alone with something that you've been working on for a long time requires more information, requires communication, even a conversation at this time. Definitely get out of your head about it. Could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Be interesting to see, like I said, if it shows up in your reading today. So we're using the Good Tarot deck for your main spread, and then we'll get jumper cards from our Oracle decks here. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. August 2019. Messages for Libra for August 2019. Libra 2019 in August. And we have another pile here. Ooh, there's a lot going on here. I mean, this could be for all of you. It could be for a specific Libra watching right now. We do have some action cards here with the 3 and the 9 of Wands. And then we have some more Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles, and then a big decision here. I do think that things are switching up for you. I think by mid-August, you'll have a really solid plan about moving forward. We had some Pentacles there, so probably with your finances, could even be your health. Could be the health of your finances. All right, messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm trying to avoid jumpers at this point just because I want to get to your spread. And we had a few there. We'll look for any of those cards in your spread today. And then to me, that just sort of gives it a double meaning or double potency. Libra, August 2019. All right, folks. As you know, if you've been watching for a while, I will be using the bottom of the deck card for general energy for the month. Look at this gorgeous energy. And because I'm obsessed with even going deeper beyond the bottom of the deck energy, we'll look to see what's even underneath that. Okay, so first off the bat, look at this gorgeous energy, Libra. What the heck? Yeah, big positive changes afoot. I'm really, really happy for you, actually. It looks like you've got your mind made up about something. It looks like either you've gotten out of your head about that already, or you've decided not to worry about something here. No swords at all showing up. A great deal of major arcana cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 cards. So a lot of potent energy. I would say if you're working on something and moving forward into a new plan, a new direction, right? Especially with the Chariot here. This energy is touching on all the other cards. I think if you're moving in the direction of your dreams, especially, right? Creative potential here, success, happiness, Really something built to last. Remember, the Eight of Pentacles showed up in the first slew of cards that jumped out, and then we had the two. I think you might have been juggling something for a little while. It could have been just a choice between two different sorts of income, two different ways to spend your time. And I really feel, certainly by the middle of August here, you can put those plans into action. I think there could be a sacrifice or a surrender necessary at this time, but you're moving forward with a full heart. And with regard to what is hidden here, we do have a really nice 10 of swords. Remember, we had that of wands. We had that 9 of wands show up there, which was a little bit of, that was the 9 of swords. Forgive me. Every time we're looking at a 10, we're looking at, the ending of something, the completion. So I think it is a really nice sign for you to just move forward in the direction of your dreams. It's very confident of you to do this, and something that's built to last, something that you're really becoming an expert at, and it's solid. So that's what I'm seeing here with all these cards. We'll look at those individually in a moment. Bottom of the deck energy, beautiful Cancer energy here, 4th house energy. Home, heart, mother, nurturing, whether this is your own mom, you are the mom, you're parenting yourself, healing old wounds right now that were left by that type of parental figure, and just really moving ahead with love and connection and compassion. There could actually be physical travel here as well. But this is really knowing the light and the dark side of yourself so that you can be balanced. There's a great deal of balance here with the Chariot. Moving forward in the direction of your dreams is really important. And look at that. We had a little bit of strife underneath it. We knew it. We knew that you had to go through something to get to this point here. So this is energy I believe that you're coming out of. I think this is affecting the beginning of the month. Certainly by the end of it, your outcome is the Sun. So whatever you're doing here, as long as you're following your heart, you have a great deal of faith in yourself and the project, I think that you can expect successful outcomes here. And so you have a little bit of a victory here. It could feel like a small victory. And then you have our 2 5s, right? The 5 of wands is the one that I want to see when it comes to sort of like bettering ourselves. This can be somewhat difficult energy here. 5 of pentacles really is just saying that there's this sensation or belief or perception that you don't have enough of something. And then here with the 5 of swords, there's real or perceived kind of war of the words, war of ideas, miscommunication. We really want to see, the 6 follow this, where you take what's happened here and move forward and use what happened to your advantage. And you did, like you went from these 2 5s, right, all the way to the Chariot. So you have definitely overcome something here. This is a sort of a winner-loser, sort of a winner takes all, but it's still low in the spectrum. The 5s, anything under a 6 in my view is pretty low in the totem. So it's something, it could have even just been one conversation, one thought, one day. But you are so over it. You have already sort of packed up, moved forward into the direction of your dreams. And I couldn't be happier for you. This is just stunning energy for the month of August. So let's get into why. Your situation is a surrender, sacrifice, or a sense of enlightenment needs to occur here. The Hanged Man, it's always going to feature someone upside down here. It's just basically someone who, there could be a level of humility here as well, right? It's good to remember that he's not struggling. This is something that you might have even called upon or allowed into your life, which takes so much courage. It really does. It takes so much courage to say, I really need to gain perspective on what the next step is, or what the next plan or the phase, or even goals and wishes and hopes and dreams and so forth, right? So, this takes a lot of strength to get to this situation, which belongs to you in the month of August, and a surrender or sacrifice may be necessary for you at this time. Don't let the word sacrifice scare you. It could just be, I'm willing to give up what doesn't work for me anymore in order for me to move forward confidently in the direction of my dreams, which is how I'm reading it. Just because, like I said, the Sun sort of overpowers anything that has a little bit of heaviness anyway. And if you look in our top to bottom here, you have our sacrifice, our well-laid plans built to last, hard-working, nose to the grindstone energy, and then success, happiness. Could be a child involved here as well. It could be your child. You could feel childlike again. Something could be so new. It's bringing a sense of awe and wonder into your life. So absolutely, it will be worth it to follow through with that decision. Your challenge is a leap of faith. I really think that, because we see here, this was a win-lose situation. We did have that Nine of Swords jump out at the very beginning where we talked about sleepless nights, a little bit of anxiety here. I think that you're over it. I think that you are you needed to hear this, that, it's confirmation that you can move forward confidently here. You are so supported and protected. Look, whenever we see this many major arcana in one very small, we're only really dealing with 5 cards, right? And then some sort of accessory cards here. When we see all this energy, this is the universe just trying to take your hand, right? Like, keep going in the direction where you have the most faith and where there's something new for you, right? Don't be afraid to try something new. And I feel like this is going to be so comfortable for you, at least in the month of August. Like I said, you've gone through the revisions, you've done the fine tuning, you've gotten rid of what doesn't work for you. You're ready for the next stage, right? You have this 10 in the hidden column. 10 of Wands, right? One job might be over as well. One job or theme behind a job or phase of a job might be over here in order for you to move into the next position as well. The solution is strong, steady, stable energy here, Libra. Now, again, in terms of people, you could be dealing with a younger person who is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You yourself could have some earth in your own chart, particularly the first 5 planets of your chart. If that's the case, this is really your energy in charge. You're very, very comfortable in this energy. If you don't have a lot of earth in your own chart, for example, this is really asking you to get a little bit out of your comfort zone here and nose to the grindstone. Keep working on a project. Be diligent here. Be willing to keep learning, and whatever is going on here is built to last. It's a beautiful thing about getting up into the court cards. When it comes to our pentacles here, it's also someone very, very down to earth with very down to earth goals. I think there is a great deal of reward here available for you as well, just because, like I said, this sacrifice could be, I release the need to put blocks to income. Okay, this is a very, very powerful releasing energy, right? And then you have this really nice, worker energy, and then, prodding some. It might even feel like it's going too slow for you, but stay the course here because something magnificent awaits you. What is hidden is the 10 of Wands. Like I said, the 10 is just basically saying that this is time to put it down. It's time to put something that doesn't work for you anymore down. It's time to move on into the direction of your dreams because the outcome is the sun. So just, again, some of the major terminology around the sun is success, opportunity, childlike experiences. It could even just be experiencing the world or August itself for you, Libra, with a new set of eyes or even a new appreciation. But ultimately, this is happiness, right? This is success and happiness with the sun. Really stunning. Let's get some more information about the Knight of Pentacles. Is the only one where I'm just kind of like, what exactly is that about? Why is the Messenger of Pentacles in the solution? Tell us more about the Knight of Pentacles. In the deck, it's the Messenger, but it is the Knight. Oh my gosh, look, you have another Knight. Qualifying this one, this is really being a romantic. This is very heartfelt energy. This could be a younger water sign. Again, this could be some of your energy. You could be a Libra sun with some water and earth in your chart. And this is really just you know, here with the Chariot here, you're sort of pulling all your own personal attributes to the fore to use in tandem to move forward as well. However, it could just be strictly energy or someone else in the picture as well, but it is qualifying this Knight of Pentacles. So the solution is to work hard, stay the course, don't let something might feel tedious for a little while here. Don't let that put you off. And then the solution, you know, to qualify the solution here is to do it with love. I think if you do this with love, it won't even feel like work. It just won't. And I don't even feel like it's going to be a lot of pressure or effort for you to do that, because again, this is not a low totem water card. You're not dealing with the 4, 5, 6 of the cups. You're right up there with this matching energy. So you're doing something with a lot of love. It could just be going into your own lane here, Libra. And this is where you're being asked to have some faith with the process, yourself, outcomes. I just had a bunch of these turn over on themselves. One second here. I think if you are still, for some reason, overthinking something or deliberating on what to do next, I would say follow your heart. What have you already been working hard on? Sacrifice the need to get, you know, you need to get something out of your own way. So instead of sacrificing and then feeling like you're without something, sacrifice the need to have limiting thoughts, that type of thing. So we're going to use that energy to get rid of something that doesn't work for you anymore. And then a really nice faith in your abilities and the outcomes is a beautiful way to go about August for you, Libra. Ultimately, success awaits. So beautiful to see the sun there, particularly as an outcome card as well. Yeah, flexible is a big deal here. I think it's important to be flexible with any changes, to be flexible with yourself. I think that you can weather any storm. You can handle what's coming your way here. But there's something growing here, and we're just going to sort of go with the flow. We're going to try to go with the flow as much as possible in the month of August, particularly if you are coming out of something and starting something new here. Be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, and it could be a level of mastery as well. So maybe you feel that something isn't happening fast enough, but it's happening just in the right time, one day at a time, okay? And like I said, be compassionate and patient with yourself here. We have this gorgeous soulmate card. I just love this. Remember that soulmates, in my estimation, can come in any form. This can be a family member, a friend, someone you meet at the grocery store for 10 minutes, someone who just speaks your language and, you know, helps you through something difficult, and you see eye to eye, and it's mutual, and it doesn't take anything from them to be that person for you, and you can be that yourself with the other person, and it's just a win-win situation. I also include animals in here as well, so you could have an animal soulmate that is so precious to you. Really cherish that relationship. And if this is a romance reading for you, for example, you could very well be meeting your soulmate this month, especially if you're putting yourself out there and, like I said, getting rid of the need to be alone. Maybe that's something you need to sacrifice or get new perspective on as well. It's like, well, what have I been telling myself about relationships? What have I been telling myself about career choices? Maybe just examine what some of those thoughts might have been and then just say, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to switch up how I think and feel and what I say about those things, and have some faith in the process. Have some faith that I deserve the best, right? So you could be meeting someone. You could be reuniting with someone who's a soulmate, and you could just be really grateful for a soulmate in the month of August as well. So this is our gorgeous medicine card deck. We're just getting one more jumper card from this guy here for additional information for August for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All in all, I mean, this is such a stunning reading for you. I know it hasn't been easy. But you've developed now even greater skills on how to get through anything. And I think you've probably learned to appreciate yourself and very likely respect yourself more at this stage of your development as well, Libra. So it's even a tough time. I think Nietzsche is right about that. I think what doesn't kill us really does make us stronger. I mean, it doesn't mean it's easy. It doesn't mean it doesn't leave scars. But it means that no one can mess with you like that again, or it means that, whoa, I don't want half the deck there. Just one card, please. And it also lets you understand people around you better as well. You know, what are people made of? You know what to look for now, you know, some of the red flags, that type of thing. So, you know, use what on the surface looked like a failure or an upset to your advantage. How you dealt with this as an advantage. You had 2 jump out. I'm going to begin with Hummingbird. This is joy. This is pure joy. So much related here with the sun. Just absolutely stunning energy. And yes, this is yours. This is yours to be had. We do have aggression. I think you can be aggressive here in the direction of your dreams. I think you have nothing to apologize for here. I don't think you can be necessarily aggressively joyous if we were to pair those, you know, together and, you know, aggressively joyous, you know, go for it. I wouldn't necessarily see anything wrong with that. But if you're going to be aggressive about anything, just really what Badger is saying here is just be persistent. Persistence is key. See the big picture, remember one day at a time, and just keep that vision lit in your head and move forward in faith, right? Faith in yourself, the outcome, the projects, the experience. Because it's next level, you're leveling up, Libra. So, and the universe has its hand out, right? So, I mean, you got to take it. There's a leap of faith here you got to take, and it's time to leave the past behind. It's time to move on into that successful future. Oops. Now, I did have 3 jump out there. If there's 2, I will take them. 3 is a crowd. So let's just see if we can get 1 jumper. If we can't, I might pull one for you. This is the Romance Angels deck. I do consider this 5th house energy. So if this is a relationship reading for you, great. You can use the language right in the cards. If this is, say, a creative or expressive or even career reading for you, I would read anything that's romance or love, for example, as creativity and success. So romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So as I said, if this is the case, you're going to be meeting someone eye to eye here. It's going to be very exciting. You're going to maybe get the butterflies. If this is any other type, so career, advancement, personal, spiritual growth, for example, I would move forward confidently. Take a leap of faith. Remember that spirit has your back. You know your light and dark side now. This is, I'm telling you, some people are on their deathbed and haven't even looked. So, I mean, you're ahead of the curve in many ways here, Libra. So remember here that they are real and worth exploring. So if you wanted to take on a new project, a new love affair, a new career choice, spiritual advancement, use your intuition and move forward confidently here, because I do see success awaits you, particularly at the end of the month. So I super enjoyed reading that for you. I truly hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, like and share my videos. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you have a second, comment below. I love hearing from you guys. So until we meet in the next video, take excellent care. Bye for now.